Elvin some homework, some feedback. Elvin, are you there?
I'm here.
Elvin, great to hear from you. How are you?
Not very nice.
Not very nice. What's going on, Elvin?
I have a sore throat.
Ah, okay. Is that a sore throat that's from the weather, or is it something going around Vietnam right now?
It's from no
Okay, yeah. Because
weather and
yeah,
some of my diet.
yeah, because the teachers in Taiwan and my friend in Japan, they have children, and the children all have sore throats and the flu. So I think there's all around the world there's this like sore throat flu thing going around that people are getting sick with. All right, Elvin, if you can't talk too much, that's okay. You can drop me chat messages if you want. That would be fine. Let's see, we have Liam with an Liem. That's an interesting name because that Liam in Irish language means William. The Irish just take the last part, Lim, for William, and they make Liam. And they say it like this Liam, they say Liam because my cousins are Irish. Liam, how are you? Oh,
I'm
Liam.
good.
Yeah,
Vietnam. That's my Vietnam name.
it's a cool. Oh, it's Liem, Liam. Okay, it's a cool name, Liam. And let's see, we have Misa. How are you, Misa?
I'm
Misa,
good.
with that glamorous shot with the sunglasses behind you. I like it. It looks like a celebrity. Is that celebrity Mia or is that a famous celebrity? Let's see the chat. We gotta check the chat. Stella, we have to introduce our co-host, Stella. Stella helps as an assistant teacher for these debate classes. How are you today, Stella?
Pretty good, but I don't know, but I having the issues with the nose, but I think I'm still really okay.
Okay, yeah, the nose issues. Everyone gets sick in winter. Hey, Stella, I thought of a nickname, Stellar. You're like a star, so you get to
No,
be called Stellar.
I don't have the name Stellar. Stellar is like the first thing, but I don't like the letter R so much. So
Oh,
like I delete the R away and I
uh,
just have Stella.
and you got Stella. Stella's a great name. Hey, Stella, what's the cat on the skateboard?
That thing, my profile, an alien cat. I like aliens for no reason.
Yeah, aliens are interesting. Some people are afraid of them, Stella. So I don't know. All right. Some people say, oh, aliens visited me in my bedroom, and they get afraid of aliens. We have Min Pham Tuan. Min, are you here?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. How are you today, Min?
Um, I'm pretty fine.
Mày mày đóng cửa giúp con với.
Min, are you a secondary student?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And you joined our debate class. Did you take some debate classes before? Because we have like 3 or 4 Mins. I'm not sure which Min it is. So I think this is the first time I've heard from secondary student Min. Okay. Oh, we have Chow. Hey, Chow, how are you? Always a pleasure, Chow. Yeah. What are you doing today, Chow? How are you?
I'm great.
Great. Yeah. Are you studying?
Yes,
Yeah. What are you studying today, Chow?
I study science and English.
Okay. Which do you like better, science or English, Chow?
I prefer science.
Okay, very good. Now I'm going to break the science into 4 or 5. We have astronomy, the study of stars, planets; geology, the study of earth, mountains, oceans; biology, animals, plants; physics, chemistry. What's your favorite style of science, Chow?
Mm, I like
There's your dad.
physics.
Physics. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, I found physics difficult, but really interesting, Chow. That's really cool. You like physics. I'm impressed. Nice, nice. By the way, Chow, you have the electric fan going. Is it already warm? Are you in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes, I do.
So what's the temperature in Ho Chi Minh City?
It's
Like 22, 25?
it's pretty cold.
Yeah. I like you have your fan going though, like it's summertime. That's why I asked. Okay. Let's see. We have Ho Danielle. Danielle Ho, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you. And where do you live, Danielle?
Vancouver, Canada.
Well, you're in Vancouver. Wow, we have two Vancouver people. And how long have you lived in Vancouver?
Like 1 year, I think.
1 year, yeah. Do you like the weather?
Yes, but today's kind of raining, so I doesn't
Yeah.
really like it.
Okay. Yeah, my nephew Sean lived in Seattle, which is close to you. And it was rainy some days when I visited him. And we could see snow in the mountains, though. That was always beautiful. Nice.
But
Hey,
luckily
Danielle.
this week there is like no snow, so it's only rain. So like yeah.
Have your family, have you guys driven to the mountains to like go skiing or just to see snow?
Well, last year we went to Whistler, but we didn't go like skiing or skating that much.
What did you think of the snow, Danielle, after coming from like Vietnam?
I think it's like fun to me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's kind of really cold though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you have to buy all the winter clothes to get ready for that snow, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Danielle, do they have that famous Japanese store called Uniqlo in Vancouver?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great place. I'm actually buy the fleeces from Uniqlo to stay warm in winter because I'm in Hiroshima, Japan. It can get pretty cold here. So fleeces are good. All right. All right. And how do you like Canadian school, Danielle?
Pretty good. I make a lot of new friends.
Yeah.
And Monday is gonna be back to school.
Mm-mm.
So I'm kind of excited because my school is gonna like broke down to make a
Mm.
new building. So we're gonna come to school and then we take a bus to a new school.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting, but a lot of work. Hey, Danielle, what do you think of the math classes? Are they easier than Vietnam?
They're pretty easier than
Yeah.
Vietnam, but like at a lesson like of math, we need to like listen kind of carefully because
Mm.
if like we didn't listen carefully just a little bit, we can
Yeah.
do it wrong, like the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you understand your teachers pretty well when they speak to you and no problem?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. I asked that question because I was teaching a young girl named Haruna here in Japan, and she went to America for 1 year. And she said, Brendan, you're right. The math classes are so easy. When she was in high school, she was surprised how easy the math classes were. She said, a little easy. All right, let's check with Mia. How are you, Mia?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, Mia, did you take my debate class before? Because there were like 3 different Mias. That's why I always ask that
No,
question.
actually, no. I have a
Okay.
debate class, but not this one.
Okay. So some of the students who have taken debate learn different things. Some students use gestures with their hands. Mia, did you learn the debate style where you use gesture and face expression?
I learned in debate class. Um, um, uh, I think that in my debate class, I won't use the thing that you have told me before.
Hmm. Do you
Um,
use rhythm and stress in your voice up and down, to make a point?
maybe my I don't have any thread or rhyme. I think that
Hmm.
most of my teacher told me that I need to have some thread to make the pressure or make
Yeah.
some important word in my sentences.
Yeah. You have a good use of pausing, Mia, to make a point. You know how to stop and think about what you're saying. So those are good debate skills, right? So I think you will do good. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, my favorite artist, Lucy, is here. Lucy, you took the artwork down from the walls. Lucy, what happened to your beautiful artwork? Here's Lucy, who's 9 years old from Ho Chi Minh City. Lucy, what happened to that beautiful painting you had behind you from last summer?
I am not.
Oh,
His
no.
paintings, I don't
that's
remember.
sad. Yeah, she's a good artist, Lucy is. Hey, Lucy, how are you today?
I'm very good
Very good. Why are
today
you very good, Lucy? Why are you very good?
because today I have to study a back debate.
Oh, okay. Nice. By the way, everybody, Lucy's a mysterious student. She only shows us her cat eyes. So for debate, we just see your eyes. We hope you can make a good debate using just your eyes, Lucy. All right. Let's check with Lin Ya. This is a new student I haven't met before. Hello, Lin. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. And what city do you live in, Lin?
I live in Hanoi.
In where?
In Hanoi, in Hanoi.
Oh, in Hanoi. Is it cold in Hanoi, Lin?
No, now it's sunny and
Oh, sunny. Okay.
yeah, yesterday is Hanoi was very cold and
Uh-huh.
I have to wear a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
I wore a lot of clothes.
Do you have that Uniqlo store in Vietnam? You know, that Japanese store, Uniqlo, because I see the bag behind you there. You have the Uniqlo bags.
No, that is my sister.
Oh,
Bag is not
Yeah.
mine, but she throw it away, so I took it.
okay. I buy shirts and sweaters for winter at Uniqlo. They make good, cheap clothes for winter. Okay, are you guys ready? Oh, by the way, someone joined us named Ketchup. Who is Ketchup? What a great name, Ketchup. Who is this person, Ketchup? Hello, Ketchup.
Hello.
How are you? How did you get that name, Ketchup? It's a great name. Hey, Ketchup.
Yes,
How are you today?
I am good.
Hey, Ketchup, how did you get this name, Ketchup, in English?
I don't know either.
Do you love it? Do you love ketchup?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a joke too. Ketchup also means walk faster. Like if your friend is walking too slow, they say ketchup. So there's two different kinds of ketchup. Ketchup, in American English. Ketchup means walk faster. All right. Oh, we have the amazing Tom from Hanoi. Hey, Tom, good to see you again. How are you, Tom?
I'm fine.
And how's your day going? What are you doing today, Tom?
I don't know.
Don't know. Are you going to study?
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you have January tests, Tom?
I'm not having it yet now.
Hmm. And what do you think is going to be the most difficult test, Tom?
I think the most difficult test is math.
Math, yeah. I asked you before, do you like math, Tom?
I think I sometimes like, but sometimes not.
Yeah, that's really funny. When I was 11 and 12 years old, Tom, sometimes I like it and sometimes I didn't. To tell you the truth, I was good with math when it was using money. Money math was something I enjoyed because I could imagine being rich, right? All right. All right. So everybody, I get to ask Stella the warm-up question. Stella, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Stella, here's a question. Now, this is going to be an easy question for you, but we can help the students as much as we can with this question. During a debate, should you use emotional responses with a lot of high impact feeling, or should you use a calmer, more confident style?
It depends to me. Like sometimes there must be evidence when you need to express
Yes.
how bad or how good it is
Okay.
through the impact of the subject or the motion. But
Yeah.
sometimes we should go through a confident and
Mm.
calm style so that everyone could understand us better and
Uh-huh.
don't make it like a strong story or an evidence. It's like telling a chilling story.
Okay. Hey, Stella, you use the what is a motion, Stella? What can you tell us? What is a motion in debate?
Motion in a debate is like a topic which is given to the debaters to debate about, to me. And that would be like two sides, opposition and proposition.
Nice. opposition, and one more time.
Proposition.
Proposition, yeah. Proposition agrees with the idea.
Yeah, proposition agree with the idea and opposition disagree.
Teacher,
Disagree.
are you lucky when you are in your childhood?
What, Mr. Edison?
I think you're lucky because like I've been watching a video about face who are lucky people who have a special face. And you are one
Thank
of
you,
them.
Mr. Edison. My face is getting old, Edison. So it's nice of you to say that. I'm laughing because that's such an interesting observation. All right. By the way, there's one student I didn't say hello to. It's Ken. Is Ken here?
Yes,
Ken, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. What are you doing today, Ken?
I just playing.
Oh, just
Yes.
playing. That's good to play. That's good. Now, that's part of our first debate for today, where you can be a proponent or you can be an opposition for today. If you agree, you are the proponent. If you disagree, you are the opponent. And Stella and I will help. We'll do a breakout room in just a few minutes here. I wanted to give you kind of an easy topic to start today, but there's some things I want to show you. And I always like it when you guys read, because most of you are excellent readers. You really enjoy reading. And as a teacher for you students, it's really nice to hear such good reading. It means your teachers are doing a great job with you when you learn English. So I wrote here, I'll read the first part. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining our debate class. This is first class. This first class, a little mistake there. This first class is for both new debate students and continuing debate students. Let's start with some questions that are a review of debate. Mr. Edison, can you read this? And it's okay to read the Vietnamese if you want.
Okay. First, what is debate? It is simply to argue over things and to express your anger or how serious you are about a topic. It is a way to use big, interesting words to show you are intelligent. Well, this idea of big, interesting word is kind of a difficult idea. You know, many student debaters become lawyers, and lawyers sometimes have to go before a jury to argue a case. Tranh luận
Yeah.
một vụ kiện thức bồi.
And then Edison, excellent reading. Can you read the second part here too then? We have arguing.
Arguing a case, hey teacher, okay. Arguing a case in front of ordinary people might mean a lawyer had to use kind of simple words. Therefore, we can say with some confidence that debate is not necessarily using big words to impress people as a way to win an argument as a debate topic. By the way, in debate, do we argue with lots of emotion like anger or frustration? Sự
Yeah.
thất vọng.
Yeah, so Stella said sometimes it's okay to use. And Stella, thank you for that answer. It made me think about it. Sometimes it's okay to get a little bit emotional if you really want to make a point. So thank you for that, Stella. I hadn't thought of that. I always thought it was better. Here's what teacher wrote, but Stella is helping me change my mind. Thank you for that, Stella. Hey, Lin Ya, can you read this other blue part?
Okay. No, I think it's better not to get too upset during a debate and too crazy with emotions. The idea is to be calm and confident, bình tĩnh và tự tin in your debate presentation. But what about hand gesture? How to read this word? Is
What
the
about hand gestures that kind of communicate emotions?
well
Oh.
okay.
Teacher, what kind of communication should we use when we're speaking right in front of everyone? What's the best one?
Tom, is to use your voice powerfully, but what I was asking before is if you have the ability to stress certain words, put power on certain words to make a strong point. This is what Stella was saying about the emotions, that it's okay to add some power to your speaking voice, Tom, if it's a topic that's really interesting to you. And so, Tom, I noticed before in your debate videos, you have an ability to do this too. You don't speak super loudly, Tom, but if you are really interested in a topic, you put certain stress on certain words that is really good to hear, Tom. So, and for 10 years old, you have a good debate speaking voice. As you get older, Tom, you can add more power to your voice, like I'm doing right now. I stress certain words because they are important. So that's the biggest advice I can give you, Tom. Try to use your power of speaking. And I also noticed, Tom, you were using your hands, and that's really good too. I think you learned that from another debate teacher, and that's okay too, Tom, to do that. Okay, does that answer your question? Does that help you? Tom, you always ask such intelligent questions. Thank you for that. Hey, Lynn, would you like to finish this here about the hand gestures here?
Okay. Well, those are fine to use. In fact, some of the students use presentation gestures to emphasize key or strong points in the debate. By all means, please feel free to share these with your classmate here in class or in your video homework assignments.
Yeah, we do video homework assignments for about 2 minutes using any video file that you can use. If you can't do a video file, you could write the response, and then next week you can read your response to the class if you can't get the video to work. Some students also do just a speaking response because maybe they're a little bit shy. If you do a speaking response, I will listen to the intonation, the up and down of your speaking and the stress, and give you some advice or make a comment. So you have 3 ways to do the homework. A video is best. Second best is probably an audio file where you just record your voice. Number 3 is if you write a paragraph or 2 paragraphs. But try to do video if your mom or dad or brother or sister can help you with video, because with video we can really see the gestures. You say like, I think, right? Like this kind of thing. All right, Stella, do you like hand gestures and facial expressions in your debate?
I always do it because like
Yeah.
it let others know what are we feeling about what
Yeah.
are we talking.
Stella, when we do the breakout rooms in a few minutes, can you show the students some examples of like gestures?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that, Stella. You're a good gesture person, with especially facial gestures are excellent, Alice. Stella, go ahead, sorry. All right, quick question. What style of debate are we using here? Is it government or parliamentary debate, or is it American Lincoln Douglas debate? When I say parliamentary debate, I mean the British style. There's the current British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, who's a very good public speaker. Do you see he's gesturing with his hand? But if you look at that gesturing with hand, here's a guy called Stephen Douglas who was gesturing with his hand about 170 years ago in America. He was a short guy from my home state, Illinois, in America, next to Lincoln, who was also from Illinois. Do you guys know what were Lincoln and Douglas debating about? What were they arguing about? Does anyone know that history? Anyone can answer. If you use the raise your hand, it's okay. Okay, Chow, very good. Chow, what were they fighting about?
I don't know how to explain this. I had read this debate in a book that's Vietnamese, and I don't know how to explain it and translate it in English.
Oh, hey, Chow, would you like to say it in Vietnamese? You can describe it for 30 seconds in Vietnamese for everybody, okay?
Cuộc tranh luận này là về vấn đề quyền lợi cho người da đen ở Mỹ, và họ đang tranh luận làm tổng thống giữa và cái cuộc tranh luận này về từ hai đảng Cộng hòa và đảng Dân chủ.
Okay, so what I think you're saying is that Lincoln was fighting against using Black people, African people, as slaves who had no money for their work, and they were beaten and punished. Families were separated. It was terrible. The little guy was saying that slavery, making people work for no money, was okay. I really don't like what this little guy was saying. I'm a big hero of Abraham Lincoln. He was like Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. He was a great father of the country. I also like Keir Starmer. So those are the two debates. We're going to use a little of Parliament debate, but also Lincoln Douglas style from 170 years ago. By the way, if anybody is studying French, because a lot of people in Vietnam still study French, that word parler, parle, it means to speak in French and Latin. Parler in French, parler. So parlement is where people go and they discuss things, they debate things. That's what parler means, to speak in French. So in French, you say, parlez-vous français? Do you speak French, right? You say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Hey, Tom, are you there? Tom's moving all over the place. Tom, are you okay? Are you on a cell phone?
Low percent. I'm low percent.
Oh, you're low percent energy on your phone. I'm sorry to hear that, Tom. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go to Ketchup. Ketchup looks like she came home. Hey, Ketchup, how are you? Did you come back home?
No, I'm currently at a pagoda.
Oh, do you like to read, Ketchup?
Not very much.
Not very much. Can you read just this paragraph here, Ketchup?
Okay. Well, we're going to use both styles. You argue a debate topic by yourself, as in the two pictures here, or you can argue on teams. Remember, you have about 4 minutes to argue your points. In your homework, if you can present your ideas in 2 minutes, that is fine.
Nice, Ketchup. Really good. You're a great reader. All right. So you said, I don't really like to read, but you're a great reader. Hey, Stella, which do you like, arguing on teams or doing a presentation debate by yourself?
I prefer like, arguing to teams. It's really exciting more than just talking about ideas. But the more simple thing, I think presenting is simple, but like to me, I like arguing in teams.
Okay. Now, on your teams, do you have someone who does research during the debate on a tablet or a smartphone or a notebook computer?
There are many types of debate formats, and some of them we are allowed to search a bit before the match, but some of them we aren't even allowed, and we have to like have 2 minutes or 5 minutes to prepare our speech, and then we go listen to the others and take notes. That's all.
Wow. There we go. Stella, do you see what I just wrote? Do you think that's accurate right there?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can do some research, and some people are really good at research. Stella, do you think there are some debate team members that are better at preparing notes and research than speaking?
No, like I believe most of them knows how, a few of them, one will know how to research the best ideas, one know how to like write out the ideas, and the last one will tell them how to speak the ideas like that.
Okay. Let's use the word coach then. Stella, in the debate contest you do in Vietnam, do you have like a teacher or a mother or father who helps you?
We have teacher, like the teacher instructed us what to do. That's all.
Okay. Is it good advice?
Yep, pretty good advice.
All right. I'm laughing because Stella, last summer I had a teacher's helper in June. She only stayed for one class. And she said this, Stella, I don't know if you know this girl. She said, we like to roast the other team members.
Of course. Teacher, that girl is like a friend of mine. And that girl, of course, like roasting just means we are fighting the other people. And it's a great thing to do. Really fun.
But it sounds so violent, Stella, roasting them.
No. We aren't even allowed to use swear words. If we do, we get deleted points. We just basically like doing a normal argument and fighting, asking random questions that waste their time.
Hey, let's ask Kitty what she thinks. Kitty raised her head. Kitty, what do you think of this idea? Roasting.
All right. No. So I know there are actually like argument fallacies or something. Like you cannot like, you know, just roast the other team, like other team. You can say that they they spoke like, you know, in a very weird tone, or
Mm.
they didn't use like, you know,
Yeah.
just but you can't, you know, really talk about, you know, their attributes and
Yeah.
or else that's gonna be like a debate fallacy and you're
Yeah.
gonna get minus points for that.
Hey, do you know what the name of that fallacy is called? I'll give you a hint.
Honestly, I don't really, I remember it's like ad hominem or something.
Yes, you got it. Excellent. Ad hominem. Now, I hope my spelling is okay. Yeah, homonym. You guys, that word homonym becomes from human being or character. It's Latin. It means you attack the other team's character. You know, can you imagine in a debate if you said, oh, that kid doesn't know what he's talking about because he looked kind of dirty, like he didn't take a shower this morning? And the judges say, come on, if the boy is dirty because he didn't take a shower, that has nothing to say about the debate. That kind of thing. You think, Kitty? And so this is an excellent word. Kitty, I'm so happy you introduced this. This is called the fallacies. You guys, fallacy means false or false argument. False arguments. These are arguments that are just kind of not very good. And they don't allow them in debate, like making fun of the other team. You go, oh, those debate team members come from a really low-level high school. We can't even take them seriously. You would have to be careful of this. Like the judge would say, no, 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 you can't do that. So let's be careful with this roasting word. Now, of course, Stella said, we don't really mean violence, but sometimes the roasting, Stella, sounds like it goes into personal insults on the other team. Is that right? Because this other girl said she makes crazy faces at the other team. I don't think you should do that during a debate. All right. Hey, let's talk to Liam. Hey, Liam, how are you? Liam, are you enjoying the debate class? All right, Liam, I'm going to give you today's debate class because we're finished with our first 30 minutes. This topic I used before, but I want to use this as our first topic. Liam, you are a primary student?
Yes.
Okay. Now you go to school Monday to Friday, right?
Yeah.
What if the school said you only had to go to school 4 days a week?
That I would be happier.
All right. Hey, Liam, do you like
Because I can.
Yeah.
Well, what are you saying?
Well, Liam, do you like to read? Like Ketchup is a fine reader. Are you a good reader too, Liam?
No.
No.
I'm
Okay,
not a
try
good
reading.
reader.
Read this paragraph for me. I'm just checking everyone's reading style today. Can you try this one in the blue?
For your first debate,
Response.
response homework, our topic will be short school introduce a 4-day school week from Monday to Thursday or Tuesday to Friday. So so students can have more time to do their homework and have more time to play with their friends. We can
practice
this topic here in class a little to give you some ideas.
Good. Okay. So Liam, you like to speak more than read, right?
Yeah.
You're a good speaker. All right. So I'll remember that you just like that. Okay. So we use the
Thank
breakout rooms. You're welcome, Liam. Now we'll use these breakout rooms. We'll do 2 big breakout rooms because there are 15 students. So we can do 8 and 7. And Stella, I think this time the students are more mature. We have a lot of secondary school students from Canada. So Stella, I think you're going to get better responses, don't you?
Teacher.
Depends.
Yes. Edison, what?
But the class now made some students from debate too, so it's a little quiet than before.
Yeah, so are we going to try to speak as much as we can in Stella's room? Because Stella said she doesn't like if the students are too quiet. She says, don't be
Don't
so
like if the children are too quiet. I don't like the children when they are crazily talking and turning on
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah, so now listen to Stella. She's a really good assistant teacher. Stella, you're highly skilled for such a young student. So she's really gonna want you guys to talk about this idea of just a 4-day thing. Let me give you a sample to start you on. Let's go to Tom, because Tom always really thinks about stuff quickly and gives good answers. Hey, Tom, what do you think of this idea of just 4 days a week of school instead of 5?
Oh, I think that 4 days of school would be a bad grade since it gives people time to prepare their homework and have an extra day to play.
Yeah. Do you think the students and the mothers and fathers would really make sure that the students do the
Actually, I learned
homework
about
on like a free Friday?
I actually learned about that debate in the
Yeah.
should juvenile students
Yeah.
should juvenile students have a 4-day week
Uh,
at school? That's all.
yeah. And so would the days Monday to Thursday, would they be longer days, like go for 10 hours instead of 8 hours?
Actually, that'd be great since an extra day is since a day costs 24 hours, so that means it's half a day,
Yeah.
and then 8 hours. We spend 8 hours. Then we could just play. We play half a day and then learn an extra.
Ah. Now, do you think if it was just 4 days that like that first day the students come back, like on a Tuesday, would they be really tired after having 3 days of play and study? Because, you know, like they come back and they said, oh, I had a great 3-day weekend. But then on that Tuesday, they're just unbelievably tired. So it's something to think about. Okay, I'll let you guys think about that if it's a difficult question. All right, Stella, are you ready for the breakout rooms?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. It's our first breakout room. So remember, try to give as much, co-host. So I have to make Stella co-host first to get her into the breakout rooms. So Stella, let's see, where's that co-host room? We go to participants and we go more and it says, Stella, are you automatically a co-host? I think Dr. Duke made you a co-host.
Not yet. That's just my name.
Okay, so that's strange. Why is it? So I click on your name for Stella, and then I say make co-host, right?
Yeah, press that.
Okay, so we go more and we go make co-host. Yeah, I got it, Stella. Very good. Okay, you guys. And Stella, you can come back from
Can I
break.
stay with you?
Yeah, you can stay with me, Edison. Stella said sometimes the boys are shy or something. So if you want,
No, they aren't shy. Some of them are shy. They don't want to
Teacher,
talk much. And
so I'll stay with Tom and Edison. These guys like to talk.
sometimes they jump into my words and it's really creepy. Please.
Oh yeah, you got into a fight with that really funny boy from Singapore.
Yes, I'm Vincent. Not
Vincent.
noisy person.
I liked him. He was charming, but you said he was mischievous in the chat room, right?
He mischief, and he like if I like don't let him turn on the microphone, he would spam to turn on the microphone.
He had a wonderful smile, though, don't you think?
No.
No, you just didn't like him. All right. Well, let's not talk badly about those students. All right, here we go. We're going to have 2 breakout rooms. I have to stay here in the main room, and I'll keep Tom and Edison in here with a few other students, and the other students can go to Stella. I will take students out. The reason why I always have to stay in the main room, you guys, is because we live stream this and it gets recorded on YouTube. So there always has to be a teacher in the main room. That's why we do it that way. Because some students say, why don't we we do 3 breakout rooms? All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the breakout rooms for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you like. And the topic is, should schools have a 4-day school week, which would be Tuesday to Friday or Monday to Thursday?
Teacher,
yes.
please write the topic in the chat box because I easily forget it.
Okay, we'll do that now. But the topic is for everybody. And it is, should schools have only a 4-day school week? So students can study, let's use the word independently, or even enjoy more sports or free time. Okay, there it is. Should schools have only a 4-day school week so students can study independently or even enjoy more sports or free time? You can give any argument you want. I'm sure your arguments will be good. Don't worry about that. You guys do a great job when I look at the video responses. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to keep some students in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, poor Elvin didn't join. Let's put Kitty in this room here with me. And we'll put Chow in here. And let's put Mr. Ken in here. And let's put Tom, and you are already in here. Okay. All right. Hello, Linya. Hello, Tom. Hello, Edison.
Oh, hello.
And how about Miss I want to invite Ms. Ketchup. She's so much fun. Miss Ketchup. And the Liam. Let's get Liam in here, you guys. And let's go with Elvin. I hope you're okay, Elvin. Okay. Hello, you guys. I'm just looking. We have Ketchup and Liam and Tom and Elvin. Elvin, I hope you're here. Let's go to Kitty. Let's bring Kitty in here too, so you guys can ask her about Canada's. Edison and Tom and Linya and Ketchup and Liam, you can ask Kitty about Canada school, because if Canada is similar to America, there are all these days that are called Teacher Institute Days. And that's where the teachers do planning sessions and have meetings on how to improve their classes. So students do have a lot of 4-day weeks just because that's the system. But let's check that to be sure. Kitty, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Kitty, does your school in Canada, do they have those like a lot of 4-day sessions?
No, I'm not in school yet. I just moved, you know.
Okay.
There's still lots of paperwork going on and off.
All right. Yeah, Canada's a pretty serious education system, so there's probably a lot of paperwork, right?
Yeah.
Kitty, are they going to make you take tests to see what your level of science, math, English is?
So far, I think they're only gonna test my English,
yeah.
since I'm going to a public school. I think I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Did you have any family members or friends who have gone to a school in Canada yet?
Oh, yeah. I'm staying at their house currently because me and my mom don't really have, you know, mom's unemployed.
Okay. Did they
And
give you
she's
some
currently finding a
advice?
job.
Did
What?
they, do your cousins or your family members give you advice on Canadian high school?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't asked them a lot.
Yeah.
I think I'll just figure my way around, I guess.
See, I asked those questions, Kitty, because I've been a teacher in Japan and Taiwan and Korea, Saudi Arabia for 33 years now. And so I'm always looking at ages 8 to about 22 to see what kind of personal freedom the students can have in the classroom. And that can be if they have to wear uniforms, if they have to have really good manners. So Canada is pretty relaxed. You have these really well-developed students. The amount of personal freedom might surprise you. Freedom they have, yeah.
To be honest, I think the education system in Canada, I think it's gonna be easier. So like I currently have like a book of the complete Canadian curriculum.
Okay.
And, I looked through the math section because obviously math is, you know, my least favorite subject. Oh my God. They've covered stuff that I've already learned in grade 7 already.
See, that's what I hear, that it's actually kind of easier. So Kitty, what do you think of this idea? Just 4 days of schoolwork a week?
So I think for the pros, like, yeah, the students are gonna have a more relaxed education. They can take that 3 days of weekends, just like focus on themselves, their mental health. Probably like, also like review for like future lessons and stuff.
Yeah.
But on like, the con side, I feel
Yeah.
like there's actually, parents, right?
Yes.
So they're gonna have more financial burden. Like, because,
Oh,
schools, they obviously they have to care for the child, they
yeah.
give them lunch, they occupy them. If they're at home a lot more, then that might put a little bit of financial burden on the parents because they have to, uh,
Yeah.
prepare meals for them,
Yeah.
care for them more. Yeah.
So Kitty, I'm writing your points. It's really good. You guys, the opposition, you say it's not such a good idea as financial is what Kitty said. That's a financial decision. That means like if your mother and father are both working, they're hardworking business people or doctor, nurse, this kind of thing. You're going to be at home alone, and younger students need supervision. You might have to pay somebody money to take care of your kids to make sure they're not getting into trouble and that they eat a good lunch. Is that what you mean, Kitty?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is opposed is financial. Let's go to Mr. Edison. Hey, Edison says, not Edison. Edison, what do you think? If a kid was like 9 or 10 years old, do you think that's safe to stay home by themselves?
Yes, I stay home like 3
I'm kind of shocked to hear that, Edison.
it's a week in a break because I have to study. But I think I stay home and I just cook for myself. It's okay.
And you can cook for yourself at home? Wow, you're like a total independent kid. When I was 9 or 10, I could make pancakes, Edison, but even then my mother was nervous and she would watch me use the fire on the stove, right? So
yes, but today we use electric.
Oh, electric. Yeah, electric's better.
So it's much safer.
Okay, so Edison, what kind of things do you make if you're using electric?
I can make if I was on a day like for lunch I will usually make some instant noodle and some chicken or some egg. And
you use
if later
Yeah.
from the afternoon that my parents have gone home, so
Yeah.
I will phone them and ask them if they could come home. And if they come home, I will cook rice and many things for the whole family.
Edison, you're
I will
totally
just cook for myself.
Edison, you are 10 or 11 years old?
I'm 11.
Oh my gosh, you're like a totally independent kid. Hey, Edison, could you handle this 4 day of school then and stay home 3 days?
Yes, because I like that I don't study at school because I knew all the things that I have studied at school and I think that if I have a chance I would just stay home and learn other things to like attending in competitions to win prizes.
Okay, I'm gonna put competition. So you like to prepare your studies, study a lot by yourself.
Yes.
Nice. Edison, I put your response there in the chat. Edison, independent study is good. So you would enjoy this 4 days of school, 3 days at home, preparing for competitions and stuff. Nice work. Nice response,
Yes,
Edison.
but it only happened in summer breaks because in summer breaks the 4 days I don't study at school. I study at other math and English and Vietnamese classes. So I only have 3 days for preparing.
Okay, so you're talking about summer. Let's go to Liam. Liam has a question. He raises it. Thanks, Liam, for raising your hand. Hey, Liam, what do you think of this idea of just 4-day school week? Oh, microphone, Liam. You have to use the microphone. Microphone.
I think it's good because we don't have to do a lot of pressure of work a day
Okay.
for a week.
Yeah.
That.
What kind of pressure is at school? Is it like pressure with friends, pressure from teachers?
The teacher always yells at me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think that's true of everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Liam, is your brother, was he a student? He was a younger guy. His name was Ian. He looks like you. Is your brother Ian?
No.
Oh, there was this kid.
My brother's Bao Ming.
Oh, because there was this boy, he looks just like you, but he was maybe 2 years younger. And his name was Ian. He was in our class last summer. So, okay. So, Liam, teachers yell a lot. I hear that from the students. Let's ask Tom, because Tom's here with his microphone. Tom, do your teachers in the school yell a lot?
Some of them yell, but some of them don't, since all of them are different.
If you had a 4-day week, is that good just to take 3 days off so you don't have to be in like a high pressure school system?
I don't really like that since it increases our education, and if we don't study when we're small, when we're little, then we would have to do harder work when we're older instead of having free time.
Yeah.
Doing a 5-day school week is already enough.
Okay. Hey, Tom, I wrote this here. The work gets harder at home without assistance. Like you can't ask your friend or the teacher for help.
Huh?
You said it gets harder if you're at home 4 days a week? Like you can't ask the teacher for help or?
Also, that means that the school homework would also increase.
Oh, okay.
Since we have more time to play.
Okay. Interesting, Tom. Hey, Liam, back to you. What do you want to say to this?
But I don't want to stay at home at Fridays because Fridays they have very good lunch.
Okay. So Liam's thinking about this lunch. Friday's a great lunch. I don't want to miss this Friday lunch. Hey, everyone, look at Kitty's response. This is interesting. Kitty wrote, I don't think teachers yell at students anymore. Kitty, in your school in Vietnam, how many students were there in each class?
So I went to Tân Thinh Lei, which is a pretty well-known school, at least I hope. And the students so each class I think had like 32 students.
Okay, it's a pretty good number. I asked that question because there were some students last summer who said there were 50 or 55 students in class. And they said,
no. That's just inhumane.
Yeah, and
my
then
God.
they said the teachers were just so stressed they would shout a lot at the really bad students. So like you said, abusive.
I think that's for public schools because I went to a private school.
Oh, okay. I'll put that note here. Did you have teachers from Australia or Britain or Canada?
Oh well, most of the English teachers were like foreign.
Yeah. Were they good teachers?
Yeah, I think I liked some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them were just a bit weird though.
Yeah, you always get that when you're teaching.
Weird
Hey, Stella said, hi,
teacher.
teacher. Stella, are you back?
Yes, very back.
How were the results with your breakout rooms, Miss Stella?
Let me see. Most of them, like 2 of them said like they disagree, and like 5 of them, so like 5 of them agree that we should have 4-day school week.
Okay.
But to me, I'm a mid because maybe if we don't go to school, we can enjoy, play, yay. But the negative thing, our brain became stupid. And like they don't understand anything. They just remember, oh, we need to play games. And games is the only word they have in their mind. But where is the word study? The word study is in the rubbish bin and it's deleted.
Okay. So not enough stimulation is how people become dumber, you say. Like you need the stimulation. All right.
But they were really good people because like they gave out a lot of good ideas.
A lot of good ideas. All right, Danielle, are you there? Hey, Danielle,
Yes.
what do you think of this idea of just going to school 4 days a week?
I think it's like pretty good
Okay.
because like when you go to school too much to do work, you kind of like stress out like me. Even though it's easy. So and if we have 4 days only to go to school, we have one free day to play though.
That's true. One free day to play. Do you like to play computer games by yourself or do you like to meet friends?
I doesn't usually play like videos game, but I kind of play it sometimes with my friend.
Okay, because if you play with your friends, it's called socialize, or the big word is socialization skills. And so schools really like to keep the students there 5 days a week, so you learn to get along with others, with your fellow students. So that's called socialization process. So that's a really important part of education. It could be that if you are at home 3 days a week, you're not getting enough socialization skills with others and you might be lonely. So Stella wrote, I like to hang out with my friends better. So Stella, you like the socialization process? Oh, something happened to Stella's mic or something.
No, I'm here.
So if you like to hang out with others, that's called the socialization process. It's learning to get along with others. Do you think the 5 days a week is better for that?
Let me think. No, because like at my school, it has a really dumb rule. It's like I have to like there is 15 minutes of break time, and we could go out and play. But I don't know. Maybe it's only my class, or maybe because it's the school thing. But my class, the only thing they found socialize is that they like love drama, they fight, they eat, they scream, they yell, they and only few people are best friends, and the rest they are enemies with each other.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It's just basically how the students in my class were.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of shocking to hear, Stella. Now, Stella, you said I remember talking to you last summer. In some situations, you kind of have a difficult school to go to.
Yeah, like I go to the first school and I left when I was 4th grade, but in that school, it's better than my school now because those students, they are really good and
And what?
So Stella, you said there's a lot of drama at your school. Students getting into fights?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And do the teachers get involved in that or do they just let you fight?
They don't care.
Yeah. Hey, Kitty wrote in her old school, some kid broke another kid's arm and it was in the news. Do you know what's interesting about that, Kitty, is in my junior high school when I was 12 years old, we were in PE class and another student broke my arm, but it was in supervised wrestling and it was a terrible break to my right arm.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Thing is, that kid intentionally broke the other kid's arm. 90-degree snap.
Yeah. Were you there?
Yeah, I got to witness it.
So did you
know
said
what they were fighting about?
Yeah.
A mask.
A
Teacher,
mask. Yeah.
I was out because my battery was down to 0.
All right. Hey, Tom, what do you think of this idea of making friendships at school? With a 5-day school week, you have opportunity or chance to make more friends. Do you think that's correct?
I think it's great since then you can have a gallon of time to play with friends.
Yeah.
And also have more time to interact with them so that you can so that you can improve your social skills when you grow up.
Yeah, very good, Tom. Hey, Tom, does your school give you chances to socialize before lunch, after lunch?
I can't socialize
Uh,
before lunch and after lunch, but in the morning I can't.
okay, in the can. And are they 30 minutes, 50-minute breaks? Like how much time do you get to socialize?
I get at least about 30 minutes to socialize.
Yeah. I asked that question because when I was your age, about 10, 11, 12, we would have half an hour lunch and then half an hour of playtime out on the recess. And we would socialize, but some of the playing got kind of rough with the bigger kids. There was always a teacher supervisor, but he wasn't so good at breaking up fights between boys. The boys would get into fights around age 10, 11, 12. And that's when things got that's when the interactions could become violent. What Stella was saying, there was drama and enemies could be made. I felt sorry for the old woman who she was an old teacher who was retiring. She had to supervise the playground. It was a little dangerous. There were only 2 supervisors, and there were about like 300 kids running around the playground outside. So it's too much. All right, you guys. So we're coming into the last 2 minutes of our class. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if I couldn't speak to everybody. This sort of easy topic of just 4 classes, 4 school days actually became kind of a complicated thing when we're talking about school violence, drama, supervised time, socialization. It led to some like really interesting ideas, some concepts. So my advice to you is it's perfectly okay in your homework to talk about these more difficult ideas if you guys can do that. Is that okay? Talk about, because you guys have advanced skills. So by all means, put into your presentation, like Tom, talking about interactions with other kids, put those into your skills, right? Hey, Liam became Lanny. Hey, Lanny, you changed your name. Lanny, let me ask you a question. We have a couple more minutes. Lanny, are you there? Lanny. All right. Hey,
This is my mom's phone.
Oh, all right. Hey, Lanny, do you think you have enough time for free time to play at school?
No, because every rest time I just have 15 minutes to play.
Only 15?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you need at least 30, I think. That would be better. Yeah. Hey, Misa, do you have enough time to play at school? Meet with friends, socialize, interact?
What can you ask again?
Okay, so at your school, do you think you have enough free time to meet with your friends and talk and play before or after lunch?
I play with my friend after lunch.
After lunch, do you have 15 minutes or 30 minutes?
15 minutes.
Oh, no, only 15 minutes. So does Lanny. Would you like 30 minutes or 45 minutes?
Yes, but I have a homework and I do homework.
Oh, okay. So you like to work by yourself and just do your homework?
Yes.
Can you find a quiet place to do that, Misa, or is it like just crazy during the free time?
Wait.
So, I mean, some people say the school environment is just too noisy to get any good studying done. So that's why like the 3 days at home might be better for some students, you know, because you just can't get work done when your school environment is too noisy. Let's ask Tom. Hey, Tom, do you think the school environment is just too noisy to get any good work done at school?
The school environment, it may be noisy, but actually is to get some work done, and you have to use these 3 rules to make sure that it's first is that the place should not be crowded. Second, is that you have to find a place where you can sit peacefully and do your work. Last but not least, is you have to make sure that you are relaxed.
Very good rules. Hey, Tom, does your school have the kind of system where the teachers and the principal tell the students that they have to take care of these problems by themselves? It's called self-policing or self-supervision.
Yes.
Yeah. Do the students follow it? Like you can take a
Yes.
kid and say, you're being too noisy. Please be quiet. It's something to think about. Self-policing. Let me give that last question to Kitty. Kitty, are you still there?
Yeah, still there.
Kitty, at your school, did you have that system? It's the honor system where students are encouraged to get other students to behave better by taking care of the problems amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So like basically there's a like rewards for like aspiring students who influence other students in a positive way. Basically they just get gift cards and a scholarship.
Did it work well? Did the students like try to improve?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not the type of person to notice those things.
Yeah. I mean, were the classes pretty well behaved and
No.
productive? No.
Absolutely not.
All right. So you know that word mayhem, M-A-Y-H-E-M, mayhem?
Yeah, I know.
Craziness. Kitty, I'm looking forward to your response. This should be interesting. Is it okay for you to do a video homework or audio?
I usually like to do audio work. I don't
Okay,
really like,
audio's-
I'm kind of camera shy.
All right. So Kitty, you express yourself very well. So I look forward to your audio style.
Oh, all right.
All right. All right, you guys, thank you so much. It was a real pleasure meeting new people and also continuing on with the Edison, the Stella, the Chow, Tom. Great to meet all of you. You guys are really good debate students. Thank you especially to Kitty and Stella and a couple of other students who are keeping us in the debate language that we have to use, because there's presentation you can do in class, but debate's a little bit different. And so I want to teach you those skills over the next 10 classes, how to really use the debate language. So thank you to Kitty and Stella for constantly using those debate words. That's going to be really important for you guys. I think we can learn them all together. Okay, so thanks so much. We will see you next week. And your homework I will put in the Zaulo, which is argue for or against a 4-day school week, okay?
Are we allowed to do two? Like for and against?
Yeah, that would be really good, Kitty, if you can argue for and against. There are some famous people, writers, scientists, who said a real sign of intelligence is if you can argue both sides of the argument effectively. So I always say that's a good thing for students to do if you can, right? All right, so Edison, not Edison. Thank you for that. That's very funny. Edison, not Edison.
I'm so bored.
Oh, you're bored, but you did a great job in class, Edison. You always add good stuff to our lessons. Thank you to Linya. Good answers. Ciao. Nice to see you, Danielle, Lucy, Mia, Ketchup, Tom, Liam, Misa. Thank you so much. Ken and Lucy, Mia, Misa, Fam, Min, Tuan, Min, and Stella. All right. I'll say goodbye to you guys.
Bye.
Bye. You guys have a good week. Bye-bye. Have a safe week, you guys.
I
Don't do
forward
anything
to
crazy.
debating
Good
again.
day.
All right, bye-bye. Tom. Good debate, y'all. Bye-bye, Tom. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Kitty. Bye-bye, Lee.